Wasn't expecting to be able to with this game, anyways. Wooden crate, which contains malachite.
Can't do that. No, I don't think so.
Interesting. So that chest must have all the loot in there. If you can lockpick it. The 4 markings during combat. Where's our lockpicking skills? Aren't they right here? Stealing, improved stealing, extra stealing, master stealing. I'm assuming stealing is lockpicking. Whoa. I still haven't decided on which one I want to go for with her. But I'll make sure to remember that that chest is right there. Switch to my character. We're just gonna look around the whole city, I guess. Going into houses. We might as well talk to the blacksmith before we actually leave, see what he wants.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I like how you actually shrug.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go. I said no and I meant it. Be gone, stranger. If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place. That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself. Good. And don't come back. Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here. Good. And don't come back.
I'm going to do something extremely risky, TBH. Sort of. When we left the village, Chapter 3. It's been 10 minutes since then. I probably should have saved right before this. Is there like an autosave I can load up, TBH? Because I like the autosave. Ooh, autosave isn't good at all. Maybe we actually do just need
Be gone, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
Well, I mean, you can just break down the door.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. Is that so? Then talk then. You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things, but maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
Interesting.
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now. Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it. I'd never make such accusations, but maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Second blood mage? Okay.
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Morgana's not very happy with us, CBH. Morgana. Who's Morgana? Morgan. There you go. She's not very happy with us, and she probably won't be for
you
the
found
time
my
being.
hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no getting up before morning, however. I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile. Right. I haven't got much. I'll do whatever I can for you.
A lot of stuff. Oops, I used a potion.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Got a call. Alright, I'm back.
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Alright, we made some decent progress. Let's see what's down here real quick. You never know. You may have some for the current character, so it's 31 exactly. Well, look at that. Well, let's start replacing our saves. Oh, I thought we was gonna have to go down there.
We have much to do and little enough time to do it.
I should probably go see what he says about his daughter, TBH, if she's dead. Seeing as it just saved, TBH.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. You promised you'd look for her in the castle once the night is over. I'll hold you to that. Find my Velena. That's all I want.
Oh, we're gonna see if she's dead, but I guess not. It should be good enough for the time being. We have to sell a few items because our inventory is looking kind of full. TBH 62. Yeah, that's a lot. I wonder if I can sell things soon. I'll have to go back in there.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else? Oh? Ask away.
As we'll learn as much as we can.
We're the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done. If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though. Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though. Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Bantegan was here. No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them. There's not much time before sundown. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake, locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. There's not much time before sundown. Yes? What's he up to now? There's not much time before sundown. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Alrighty then. We will see morning. Let's actually go talk to Owen again, I guess, TBH. and sell some of the equipment that we got from him. I know some of the equipment is well, most of the equipment is his. So Morgan is like a cold-blooded type of character. Anything that I wouldn't say anything that directly benefits other people. Anything she doesn't think of that is interesting or will actually help our cause, she isn't for it.
I must admit,
To
it
keep that in
feels
mind.
good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Okay, let's start selling some of the stuff. I really don't need. If it doesn't have an interesting name, then I want to sell it. Oh, does this mean this is equipped on my character? Small shield. Fire arrow. Short bow. Barbarian mace. Great sword. Chastened flat blade. Dark spawn dagger. Okay. That's good. All these look good. Good. Greater health pulses, lesser health pulses, lyrium potion, marberry crunch, lesser warm, lesser ice. What do these do? Resistance to cold. Ooh, I like that. So it's gonna have. Okay. What I was about to say, it's gonna pay to have somebody who can do everything in our group. Like Liliana she can steal things. I guess my characters are gonna make all the potions for the group. TBH. I should actually look at all the other character skills. Yeah, all the other ones. See what they can do and what they can't do. How do you pull them out for this area? Tavern, smithy, house, landmark tree, surproof. So let's go to Dwyn's home real quick. Let's go over here. The more people we can have, the better. No unnecessary deaths. This is not Sir Prue's home. Sir Dwyn's home. This is Caitlin's home. Dwyn's house. Well, you know what it's time for. Let us save the game, shall we? All interim saves. We are going to lockpick the door. Hello? Anybody home? Give it the old iron boot. Most
Wonderful.
powerful force.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I mean, if you would have answered the door.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Oh.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Alright, sorry again for the interruptions. Just have people coming to the door, attending to business. How about a little more personal reward?
Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers. You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Plus 1 gold. Well, I mean, no, honestly, that went better than I thought. Seems like he's gonna be out there fighting for us. Ooh, I was just locking my door, you know, all the good stuff. I may cut it there, TBH, my second episode. First episode, 22 minutes, 23. Second episode, 23. Cause yeah, watch the pause. Well, going through the pause is not a good idea. What I'm trying to say is that long pause in the middle of the video is not something I want, so I'm just going to cut it at the video. We'll cut it out of the video. Speaking is hard, especially when you're sort of tired. General store. What you got here? There's lamp oil in these barrels. Could be used to use some tatters dropping list. Could be used for some traps. That's Liliana.
Sorry.
Really no. Why are these chests so high of a level? You should actually read the Tater's shopping list. There you go. Let's see. Completed quests, codex, conversation history. Quest related. Blackstone regulars, Maleficorum, regrets. Yeah. Oh, good. We'll come back. There's nothing here. In combat, rogues are at their best when they can backstab. I'll keep that in mind too. I might have to set some presets. Let's go to Caitlin's house. Is she in here? Question mark? No. Well, let's have a look around the place. Don't worry about it.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me? How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will. No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
I feel like that may cause some problems in the future, so let's go back, shall we? It shouldn't take that long to get right back there, TBH. It shouldn't take that long at all, to be honest. Break down this door again. Do all this good stuff. Thing is, we don't really need gold for anything.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I... Maybe. Let's hear what you... Are you serious? I won't even stick my head out my... You're getting up. You better...
Okay, so it's X to skip. That doesn't really matter at this point. I don't need gold for anything. Nothing. Use columnless rolling fire. All targets in the area take constant fire damage as they burn. Friendly fire is possible. You already been to the general store. That was before I reloaded.
Yes?
Oh. I can actually what else she knows about this place. So I actually do that with all areas, TBH.
Yes? Redcliffe?
You know about this place.
I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it. Yes?
I like her as a character. She's rather interesting. Lots to say, even if she knows nothing about the immediate area. She'll just give her thoughts about it. Better than saying I don't know. He shows interest. Save her too. TBH. I'm not gonna make it hold it save, I'm just gonna save her there. Now this game's a lot easier on the stream than what's his face? Legend of Callahan, Chapter 1. Approach the dredger. Hello, someone in
This
there?
isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me? How did you tell you to take everybody? No.
I'm in there.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave. Yes, it was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive. I can't tell you. It's a secret.
There's no point to go back to your sister.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
we can just look in the closet. No, we can't actually look in the closet. Weird. Well, it doesn't really matter. Whatever he was doing is not important to our immediate goals. Tracking can, corrupted animals killed. Let's look in the chest, shall we? Key required.
What do you need? What do you need?
Really? Well, actually, do need a key. Bookshelf. All the knowledge. At some point, I'm gonna have to start reading those, TBH, like I do in Operentia. But not right now. I actually don't feel like reading anything else. I'll probably play this game for another hour or two, so I can stockpile some footage. And then I'm gonna go beat Operentia. So I was looking at the achievement list, and I'm nearly done with that game.